Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Aller. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Moore. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. And the Tigers line up with a first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Evans. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Aller. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, at the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. offense comes back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Aller. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Fleming. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on 4th down. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Trying to find room. It's Singleton. Breaking through defenders. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And this one is caught. Gets into space at the 50. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First and goal, handoff. And the defense brings him down. Coming up, second down and goal. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled just short. Line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
On the play. Second down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Could he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Clemson 35, Penn State 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over first and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball, and it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To the air, it's Aller. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Okay,
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Clear.
Running play called on third and short. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run it to the left. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Handoff to the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, and the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. Powers through. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Maffa. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
42, Penn State, 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wide out. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, and it somehow works out.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the run, it's Allen. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And here comes a deep shot. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Briningstool. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Clemson 52, Penn State 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. This is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Aller. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes in this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to chuck it again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
That makes the score Clemson 59, Penn State 21.